So same way, because there is why. Why do you value water so much? Because water is very important for my life. That's why I value it.
Not happy to keep me, but I can live because I am earning. I am self-independent.
Nowadays that people are getting addicted by the social media, which is really effective and it's also harmful for us.
Want to go outside for my study, but everyone say like you can't go there.
Aged people feel like they are having some health issues because of the excessive temperature. So I think that it's not a good thing. We need to keep everything in balance. Like development should also be balanced.
How we can have that mindset, how we can have that purpose, how to be a focused person in life.
So what is your main concept? You will be talking about the education or the communication, or the education of communication, or communication is education?
Education, not in.
I have chosen women empowerment because I have seen multiple times in my life that when the girls step out of their home to go to the college and to study, people criticize them, comment them. Whenever we choose a topic, or whenever we choose a point to actually speak, so we must know the reason that why we have chosen this topic. What is the exact purpose? What is the exact reason? Because somebody well said that if your why is quite big, your purpose is going to be big. And you're going to speak it effectively, right? One thing is there that, okay, I will be talking about the importance of water, right? As people waste water, people just don't value water, people just don't conserve water, save water. I will be just talking about this, right? But if you have felt the water crisis and the water challenge, if you have gone to those slum areas where the people have to get a gallon of water and they have to just stand in the queue and the line, and they have to wait for 1 or 2 hours, and then they get a gallon and the bucket of water, and they take it as they are carrying the gold and the jewelry, right? Why? Because that water is valued there. So same way, because there is why. Why do you value water so much? Because water is very important for my life. That's why I value it. Why do you value so much to your life? Because I have gone to the, the window and the door of the death, and I have come back from there. I was in coma. I was having cancer. I was having brain tumor. I was having tuberculosis. I was lying on the bed in the COVID-19 actually, and I was suffocating myself. I was just, breathing in, breathing out like that. I was on the verge of my death. That's why I value life. It means the things what we have experienced in lives, our why becomes quite big. If you ask to somebody, hey, how do you enjoy and how do you celebrate your happiness or your success? He or she will say that I enjoy it because, I have seen the struggle of my life. I have seen the pain of my life. I have seen the writhing moments in my life. That's why I value this success and I value this respect. That is exact point we need to understand, ladies and gentlemen. And that is why I'm just asking. For example, I have chosen a topic, and my topic is about women empowerment. I want to speak the topic, right? And why have I chosen this topic? Is it just because I see the environment and somebody said that, okay, Mr. Abdullah, you can speak on the women empowerment, that's why I've chosen? No, I must have a proper reason, proper purpose to speak and to talk about that. I have chosen women empowerment because I have seen multiple times in my life that when the girls step out of their home to go to the college and to study, people criticize them, comment them, call them characterless, natureless, behaviorless, and call them this and that in village and backward areas of the Bihar, of the Jharkhand, of the Uttar Pradesh, of the Assam. Then I will be talking about that because if I have experienced, I have seen that people don't value education for the girls. They think that the girls cannot do anything. The girls are so powerless. The girls have no vision, no mission, no thought process. They don't have the mental attitude and the mental aptitude. That's why I'm going to talk about this topic, right? I have chosen this topic because I have seen an experience in my life. That's why I'm just talking about this topic. So why? What is why? So I'm just trying to know why within a very short span of time, right? So first of all, I will move to each and every one by one, and then I will ask questions, right? I will move first of all. What would you like to speak, and what's your point?
I personally would like to speak on life management and self-help, because I personally feel is that people want to achieve their goals, their purpose, but actually they don't know their why, as you said, right? So in my speech, in my delivery, I will definitely talk about that how we can achieve our goals, how we can have that mindset, how we can have that purpose, how to be a focused person in life, right?
The problems of the life, Mr. Atulya, is that the people don't understand exactly the meaning of life, right? They're 20 past, 25 past, and they are still confused. Excuse me, what stream should I choose? Where should I go? What should be my career choice? And they're quite confused. So, what will be your message for them?
Whatever things have happened in our life now, we can learn from it. We should definitely see that why it happened with us, and we can figure it out from that. That, for example, if I suffered from mental health issues, right, and reality also, why what happened with us in our past. So we need to have that mindset.
Okay. So, you want to say that we must find out the purpose.
Exactly. Purpose
And
is
how to
very-
find out the purpose exactly? There is a question that how to find out the purpose
we can find our purpose by questioning ourselves.
by questioning ourselves.
Questioning is a literally, I personally feel questioning is the beginning of intelligence.
Very
So
nice.
if we ask questions to ourselves that why if you are very much matured, then we can ask question that what I am doing in my life, I have born, why I have taken this birth,
Right.
what purpose I have to solve, why, how.
But
I
there is
want to-
one scenario in the life, right? When somebody wants to do something big in his or her life, right? So there is one point of time that people think marna hi to hai. So they think that they have to die or they will die once. So why to do a lot of things in life? Why to just chase, and why to just go in the race of the life? Let's relax life and let's be calm, chill, relax and happy. कुछ ना करो, मस्त रहो, खुश रहो, ईश्वर का नाम, भगवान का नाम, अल्लाह का नाम जपते रहो और ऊपर निकल लो इन्ना लिल्लाहि व इन्ना इलैहि राजिऊन, राम नाम से। क्या कहना चाहेंगे? What would you like to say about it?
Yes, sir. That's a really good point, but I want to speak on that. That this is the only. We are not here for survival, now. We are human. We have got those abilities, and if we live our life simply, so what is the difference? So what is the difference between a human and the animals? So
Right.
we just need to figure it out. That
So my topic is gender roles.
Gender roles? अच्छा, only boys roles, girls roles. Okay.
So I grew up in a family like a disciplined family, and it was really pre criteria of like how you should be. Like my bhaiya was living in other state, and I also want to go outside for my study, but everyone say like you can't go there. Bhaiya is a boy, so you are weak. You can't live other side. So I just want to say like, how can I be strong to facing the challenges? If I go out and face the challenges, that I can improve and I can be strong, not in being the comfort zone and in the environment. You can't protect me always.
It's not a discrimination or कि मारी छोरी थारे छोरों से कम नहीं है, right? It should be the dialogue. Yes.
There is a no discrimination. I think they love more than my brother. But yeah, you can say that princess treatment. You live there. There is so much struggle outside.
Right. They want to just keep you safe, right? And on the name of the safe, I have a question for you. The question is that, what if there are two options? One is the career choice, another is the marriage. What will you choose? You are 27, 27 की हैं आप.
I will choose career.
Career, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm definitely sure.
Definitely sure. Okay, what if your husband does not allow you to actually work and to follow your career? What will you do? Divorce, convince, go for the job? Convince. He doesn't, he is not convinced. He's saying, no, it's against our family.
I can live alone.
You can live alone and you will leave your husband. Rural areas.
The rural areas, the people, they are not working as they worked before. No, but now the all land in rural area, those are all
Barren or fertile?
barren, not
Barren.
fertile.
Okay.
Barren.
As you mentioned about the excessive heat, right?
Yes.
So I just want to know, is there any ozone layer issue? Is there any environmental issue? Or what are the exactly issues behind this? Could you please brief it?
Yes, one issue is that has already been scientifically stated that it is global warming, that because of which the heat which needs to be radiated away by the earth during the night, it gets trapped within the earth's ambient within the earth's atmosphere, and is responsible for the excessive heat of the earth. But another reason is also that due to the human activities, anthropogenic activities, like less loss of forest cover, because forest and trees helps in controlling the climate temperature. So because of the absence of it, there is one another like a phenomena known as urban heat island effect, because of which the cities are much warmer in comparison to the rural areas.
So don't you think actually on the basis or on the behalf of the development, which is called so-called development,
Yes,
or
yes.
the real development,
Yes,
right?
sir.
We are affecting the nature. We are somewhere gonna kill our future generation, and also we are just shortening our breathing system. What would you like to say about this?
Yes, because that development is necessary, but development at the cost of the environment, I don't think that it is not good, because of the future generation might suffer because of it. Because yes, already we have seen that many like young children and aged people feel like they are having some health issues because of the excessive temperature. So I think that it's not a good thing. We need to keep everything in balance. Like development should also be balanced, and keeping in mind the environmental scenario, that should also be taken care
So
of.
there is a point and there is a line, hi garmi. So have you ever also spoken and used this word or this line, ki hi garmi? So how
Yes.
many times you say in entire day, hi garmi?
So I only say during the afternoon time when I have to go to home, because at that time the loo, that heat
The
waves,
sun stroke is there, yes.
yeah, so it's quite horrible. So like everyone says it now, all these issues are also coming up. So that's why I'm to say that it's because of the human factors also contributed towards it.
Right, right, right.
It is very necessary day-to-day life. It gives us information, and how we can talk to people who is away
There are
from
few
us.
lines for the phone
And-
कि गजब का है आपका रूप और गजब का है आपका स्टाइल. अरे थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ा लीजिए, कॉन्फिडेंस की कमी है और हाथ में है 14 Pro Max का मोबाइल. Anushka, there is a question that there are nowadays the mentality of selection or the like that image and the status of the society, right? Somebody carries Vivo, Oppo, Samsung, right? LG, different brands phones. All right, they are like okay, right? But if somebody carries Apple, it's like okay, right? So what do you think about the status of the society and the mindset of the society that Apple?
Sir, we see someone have Apple phone. People used to judge, yeah, he's a rich person, yeah, he's a well-maintained person. And if we see a person who have Vivo phone, Oppo phone, we used to say,
If any boy has phone, Apple phone in his hand, he shows there. So where the girl's mind goes, like, oh wow, what a nice phone,
yeah.
or what a nice boy.
I have seen in YouTube's girls generally attract,
Towards phone.
yeah, iPhone.
Okay, fine.
I will speak on the topic of the education, as we know that, and the education is the very important for every student in daily lives, and all peoples are looking.
All people
all peoples are.
people's no S. We don't use S with people. Yes.
All people are getting the knowledge of the education, but they have no any direction to how to get and how to improve their knowledge.
Yeah, speed low. Yes.
And as we know that, and also I belong to the villagers peoples, and because they have the lots of the talented students are moving at their side, and they had the lots of knowledge, but they have no any ideas and any direction and any suggestion to improve their self in coming days. And because a lots of people.
So what is your main concept? You will be talking about the education or the communication, or the education of communication, or communication is education.
Education, not
You will be talking about education.
yes.
So you are saying that they don't have the communication. You're talking about the villages.
No, sir, I'm not saying that they have the better communication, but a lots of students have the only
What is
education.
the one line definition of education?
I'm talking about education because, sir, being education, we can approach a lots of things. We can explore a lots of big success people. Then you'll have to only things that is the education. Instead of education, you can achieve everything. So whatever want to get in coming future.
That's fantastic. If he respects your dreams, okay, that's fine. तो वही that's why there is a saying that कि जमीन पे बैठ के क्या आसमान देखता है, परों को खोल जमाना उड़ान देखता है. तो इट्स लाइक दैट. रोटी कितनी गोल है दुनिया नहीं देखती, आप कितने ज्यादा अच्छी चीजें दुनिया को दिखा सकते हैं, कर सकते हैं, दुनिया वही देखती. First of all, yes, Kirti, you were saying something like as Sanjay has said that like we should marry or we should have life partners of the family. What would you like to say about this? And what are your other points as well? You share both the points. Yes.
Sir, I think first of all, as a girl, I can only say not about the boys. So if I am self-independent, I am independent, then only I will go for the marriage. In case my age becomes 29 and 30, I think right now in the urban areas, it's quite normal age. People will get married at that age. But if I got 35 and 36, maybe there are chances that I won't get. So it's fine if I won't get married. I will live my life. Maybe if I feel lonely, I will adopt some children, or I have my parents to take care of, my brother, my sister. Maybe my brother after marriage will not happy to keep me, but I can live because I am earning. I am self independent. I can have my own home, own children. I can live my life. Leave them. I have adopted because I wanted them, na. And I have my family. After the marriage, some other family become my family. But before the marriage, I have my own parents. I have my mother, father. So I have my family. It's not that I don't have a family.
Practical knowledge. If you have good education and your practical knowledge is zero, there is no point to educate yourself. Example, we are here, we are noting all the points of learning English, and will not execute in our practical life, in our outside this premises. So there is no point. So both things comes same. This is my point.
Don't you think that sometimes if there is only practical, there is no theoretical? So people are quite afraid of practical.
Yes, sir.
Like their mindset is that, oh, practical is quite hard. No, I'm sorry, you can't participate in practical because this is the Indian society which has been actually, clicked in the mind or put in the mind कि पहले तो लिखना है. पहले.
Bad and harmful uses of social media.
Okay, what are the harmful uses of social media actually? What would you like to say?
Nowadays, that people are getting addicted by the social media, which is really effective and it's also harmful for us because it is now capturing our mind and luring us to the path of social media, which is not good for our health as well. We are getting socialized, but not in a real way. Because if we want to talk to somebody, which is a strange person, it could also give us loss or even profits. He might be giving you a random links. You may click it and it will give you a random website and it may hack your phone and virus would get in your phone. So your account money and everything will be in danger.
So don't you think that social media is also way to happiness, as like Amit was trying to ask that how can we keep ourselves happy, right? Well, you just take ice cream, take a selfie, put it on Instagram story and people watch it. They just give the hearts. And you're like, wow, what a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a way to happiness.
Yeah, it could be 50-50 as well. Like people do get happiness by seeing likes and they also get money from that. But the main reason is that people won't get really satisfied. Don't get like andar se khushi.
Achha, they don't get happiness from inside. You're talking about the internal happiness.
They want to show that they're very happy for them or him. So, but they're not inside because...
Sir, my topic is dreams. Like people have their dreams, like people want to success in their life, people want to get success, but they don't have like actual dreams. They want to become doctor, they have different type of dreams. So we should have actual dream that we want to become this. And like you're in family members, your relationships, like your relative is saying that you become doctor, you become CA, but you should have your own dreams that in which you are satisfied, you should become that.
How can I find my dream? Suppose my dream is to become a model, but I know that I'm not that much handsome. So how can I become that model? And if I have unnatural dream, which is called like imaginary dream, what do you think about this, Pratik? Kalpanik sapna, khwab.
Like we should go in good dream in which we are interested.
we're interested in. But max number of the times it happens like we see Mahendra Singh Dhoni playing, Sachin Tendulkar playing, or Virat Kohli playing. We feel like, wow, we can be a cricketer as well. We see that Kiran Shah Rukh Khan's acting, and we feel like we can become an actor as well. All right, and we see somebody just making some videos on putting on Instagram. We feel like, oh wow, okay, we can be realer as well. So what do you think about this?
But
Mind
we-
switches.
But we also should like think in our mind that can we offer that much?
What's your dream?
I want to become an IS officer.
Okay, that's right.
They did not understand what are the struggle, what are the problems they face in their life. So the man did not understand.
That's very nice. So you discussed about that. Yes, you want to talk about the women role in the
Yes,
society and for our lives, right? So don't you think and don't you think that sometimes also the men are in the problems, the men are with the pain, the men are somewhere mentally quite tired and disturbed?
But women are more in comparison to men,
So we should respect women.
because women are more emotional than men. So they cannot control their emotion, their feelings.
How can we encourage and how can we bring up the women in the society?
So we just have to just try to understand the women, what are they feel in that situation, in that problem. So we just have to understand.